July 9th meeting of the Sherwood Planning Commission to come to order. Call roll.
Patel,
Here.
Clough,
Here.
Middleton,
Here.
Martin,
Here.
Abernathy, Jones, Hoskin.
You've gotten a copy of last month's minutes. Are there any corrections or additions?
No, sir. Motion to approve.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. Call roll.
Patel,
Aye.
Clough,
Aye.
Middleton,
Aye.
Martin,
Aye.
Abernathy, Jones,
Aye.
Hoskin.
Are there any revisions or additions to the agenda? Hearing none, the agenda is set. Call number 5.
Land use plan amendment request at 1010 Lantrip.
Good evening, Shelby Smith, to City Planner. So this first item before you is a land use plan amendment initiated by the applicant. The request is for a land use plan amendment from commercial corridor to highway corridor. And this is all on the prequel of the rezone request that will follow next. So with that, I'm sure everybody went through and read the staff analysis. Typically, the highway corridor is compatible with C4 current zoning, and that is tailored within the 67-167 corridor. So with that, and when we get into the rezone next, just some history of it. But when staff was reviewing this, typically we would not want to see that continue northward. But as it runs, and on the screen here, I can blow it up more. It's pretty small for y'all up there, isn't it? So when staff was reviewing this item, with that, we are in support of it. But Hollywood Avenue right here, we see it as a benefit. At some point, we're going to have to start down zoning as we move northward. We think this is a good point to go ahead and continue that line parallel to the east and cut that off moving forward to down zone. So with that, the applicant is here to address any questions as it relates to the request.
Okay, this calls for a public hearing. Does anybody wish to speak to this? Hearing a resounding silence, I'll close the public hearing. Comments? I will say that I'm having some real mixed thoughts on this one. And my concern is that right now, it is consistent with the zoning, but it's not consistent with the land use plan. The other land use classifications in the near area are all for that commercial corridor as opposed to the highway commercial. And even though they are zoned C4, the land use plan calls it for highway, not for highway commercial. I have a concern about why we would need to, they're getting a step ahead, but what's the reason for this being highway commercial when allegedly it should be dedicated right next to what's going to be I-57? And when we get to the zoning, that concerns me even further. But I'm concerned, I'm conflicted. I don't know what the use might be or why it should be highway commercial, which allows a lot more uses and different intensity of uses. So that's where I am.
And I will say quickly, this is before you this evening because there was a rezone application made, and Vision 2040 speaks to compatibility with the plan. So this is a policy that we require of a land use plan amendment first before a rezone.
For those of us that are new on the commission, can you explain to us the difference between highway versus, I guess, commercial corridor? Can you explain the difference between those two?
So whenever the plan was made, like I had said a moment ago, so we're looking at compatibility with the current zoning code as it relates to zoning districts. So simply put, the highway corridor is tailored to be within that 67-167 corridor. That's where it's ideal in the plan, and it's also compatible with C4 zoning, where it's also compatible in the 67-167 corridor. that commercial corridor that's typical along like Highway 107, things of that nature, in commercial areas compatible with C2 and C3.
But this particular piece of property, as far as the current land use map goes, it's set up for commercial corridor.
Commercial corridor, which is compatible per the plan with C2 and C3. The request is for highway corridor because the request for the rezone is from R1 to C4, which will be heard next.
Okay, all right, I got you, okay.
So the biggest difference between 3 and 4 is an outside storage component like a car lot. And so that was why in the,
And it's
The highway-
honestly similar to existing uses that are currently in the area.
that's right.
So those
over-
businesses.
Yeah, over the term of my tenure here, we've addressed a couple adjacent properties to this one that all have been expansions of a business that's right there across the street. So when I read this one, I kind of figured that's where this one was headed. Coming, yeah, that was my guess, so. Because the business there across the street has expanded a couple times over the years that I've been here, so.
Oh, so that I'm clear, we don't have C4 zoning in anything but the highway corridor then?
So it's typical of where it should be placed, but as you can see up on the screen in the review within the staff report, this is all C4.
Right.
And we're kind of mixing land use with zoning, but as it stands right now, over the years, within your rezone staff report, there was just a little bit of an analysis of the rezones that have taken place over the year, and there have been numerous rezones to C4 from either R1 or I1.
Yeah, in that area.
In the
that
area. So it's
yeah.
it's either gone from R1, which it probably came into the city as when it was annexed, or it was downzoned from industrial. But it is a highly industrial area, is how it's been utilized.
Yeah, that area was intended to be the second industrial area of Sherwood many years ago. And like I say, so that's when several of them been I-1 to C4 over the years, and so.
Yep, not a problem.
Other comments, questions?
I make a motion to approve the land use plan amendment.
I'll second it.
Patel,
Aye.
Clough,
Aye.
Middleton,
Aye.
Martin,
Aye.
Abernathy.
Aye.
Jones.
Aye.
Hoskin.
Aye.
Rezone request at 1010 Lantrip from R1 to C4.
So this next item is a rezone request for the same piece of property, which was just recommended for approval for the land use plan amendment. So currently is zoned R1. Again, the request is for C4, which would be compatible with the highway corridor. Over the years, like we had discussed, we kind of mixed it all. There have been numerous rezones to C4 in the area, as well as a highly commercial use area. So with that, I'll take any questions.
This also calls for a public hearing. Does anybody wish to speak to this requested zoning change?
Yep, I'm John Pownell with Thomas Engineering Company, and if you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer those. But this rezoning is a request for C4, and that is to expand some existing businesses that are already there. So that's really what we're coming for, is just to expand something that's already there. So if you have any other questions, I'd be happy to answer that.
Any questions of John?
So what kind of business is going there or expansion?
Well, right across the street there is River City Hydraulics, and they over time they've expanded to several different lots there, and that's what they want to do with this lot too. Just expand their business.
That was my assumption when I read this, yeah.
Mine as well.
Have they purchased the property?
I can't speak to that. If they haven't purchased it, they're probably going to purchase it.
maybe pending the results of
Might be
tonight's
contingent
meeting
upon
too.
this zoning.
Contingent on the results of this. Make a motion to approve the rezone request.
Second.
Patel,
Aye.
Clough,
Aye.
Middleton,
Aye.
Martin,
Aye.
Abernathy,
Aye.
Jones,
Aye.
Hoskin. Preliminary plat of Trammell Woods subdivision.
So this item, the applicant actually emailed today, and within the staff report, you would have noted that staff was going to request to table this item anyway. But they had emailed today requesting to table it, and we're still going to work through some of the issues with the plat itself.
Is there a motion to table it?
So move.
Second.
Okay, Patel,
Aye.
Clough, Middleton,
Aye.
Martin,
Aye.
Abernathy,
Aye.
Jones,
Aye.
Hoskin.
Aye.
Conditional use permit 8801 Highway 107 for a gasoline service station.
So this item as well has been requested for tabling until next month's meeting. They are out-of-state client, and we're not able to post the signage as required, and they also were unaware that they could submit a site plan as well with the conditional use permit, so they're working on that as well.
Is there a motion to table?
So moved.
Second.
Okay, Patel,
Aye.
Clough, Middleton,
Aye.
Martin,
Aye.
Abernathy,
Aye.
Jones,
Aye.
Hoskin.
Is there any old business? Is there any new business? We have not set a record, but it's pretty short. Is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Thank you. Patel,
Aye.
Clough, Middleton,
Aye.
Martin,
Aye.
Abernathy,
Aye.
Jones,
Aye.
Hoskin.
I'll do a resolution and an ordinance. Yep.
Yeah.
We'll do it. I've had a migraine all day, so I'm happy we're going home.
Yeah. Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, I know.
I'm like, I love you, but you don't want to bring it. I was like, are you? I'm like, no.
There we go.
But I love
My
you.
group,
Those ordinances will go.
Monica?
I was
Yeah,
like, and
yeah.
I love you too.
I have personally have not walked, but Monica and Corey and Jura. Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't know about that. I'm sorry.